Good morning, Jeff. Can you hear me all right? Is there any sound? Excuse me. Oh, God. I am chilly this morning. Okay. Well, I am just working on testing this out. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I hope somebody else will pop on here. You can hear me now? Well, good. Good morning, David, Christopher, Jeff. Hi. Hello, hello. Okay, good deal. That's what I wanted to know. I wasn't sure because I had to redo my computer, my operating system. So I lost a bunch of stuff and then I reset up OBS. I tried to set up Streamlabs, but Streamlabs is hogging up like all my CPU and making it run really, really boggy and constantly refreshing. This is not very good. Hey, Coin and Card, how are you? How was your trip? I hope you guys had fun. I would totally love to go somewhere warm right now. So, and I know I'm glaring. Eyeglasses are glaring, but um so I just reset this up and I wanted to know if it looks good to you guys cuz to me, and it could just be my computer, it looks like everything is kind of blurry on YouTube. So I wanted to see what it looked like to you guys and if everything is blurry or if it's clear and legible. You can read everything. Obviously, Canadian large sense is really big, so you can see that. But the coin up on a cam. Oh, all right. If I must. There. Apapa Islands. How's that? You can't read the black print. Okay. Um, I suppose. Are you on a phone or something like that? I wonder, because there's going to be a lot of people on phones and tablets. On an iPad. Okay. Shoot. Because that's the whole schedule for the coin seminar. So, poop. Poop on a stick. That's just not good. Pardon my, well, it's over here. My messy stuff over here. I have a very lazy cat over there on my chair and a lazy dog over there. This way. That way. And another dog. It's morning. Second cup of coffee. That's all I'm going to say. Um, I will have to try and figure something out for the schedule then. I think I'm going to keep messing with Streamlab and see if I can't get it to go a little bit better. But we'll see. I may have to just shut everything down and just only have that running. Might be what I have to do. Because I'd love to have like a ticker or something that has the schedule going so everybody knows what's coming up. Well, the text, I can make it bigger. I mean, I can make it bigger all day long. I can go like that. But then I'm running out of room for everything else unless I make I can black and white only. Is the red too? That's the other thing too. I didn't know if that red would be too bang in your eyes. If it would be kind of, because I know I get headaches if stuff is way too bright. So let's see. Go properties. We can change that. See, you guys are helping me get this all set up for Saturday. Hi, Les, Al. I know I didn't say hi. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. Kind of blending with the black. Okay. Change that to white. We will take this whole background, hopefully, maybe, and just delete that. Now, is that better? Not at the text. I'm not worried about text right now. Oh, you know what? You guys probably can't see it because I have to do a transition, I think, maybe. I'm working on it, guys. I'm sorry. But thank you for being here and helping me, no matter what color. All right, hold on a second. Let me see here. We're going to pop this out for a second, make this a little bit bigger. You can see it now. Did it flip over? Oh, it did. Okay, cool. I don't have to go into studio mode to make that work. Awesome. So we can make this smaller, move me over like so. I guess I don't really need to be that big, do I? No, I don't. Well, I can put a schedule just for when I'm on, but I'd like to have it for everybody else too. I'll get it set up so it looks nice. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to do. Move Canada. Make a link for the page of text you have. Well, I have, yeah. I have all of this on, I have it saved. And then on the description, and I'll have it on the, when I do the live stream too, I have everybody that's doing a class, I have all of their YouTube channels, the links to their channels. So I will keep that. So we may have to just take this. We're going to take this whole thing and remove that as soon as I get it copied over. Oh, the schedule for Saturday? I gotcha. Well, I might be able to do that too. But if it's coming up slow or small regardless, like too small, then I will probably do something different. So we will remove this just because, and now I have to put my glasses back on because I can't see what I'm doing and I'm blind. With that page, okay, so we remove text, get that gone. I really wish I could get Streamlabs to work. It would be so much nicer. Because then you can have all the little tickers and stuff like Mantic coins in them have. So it'll be nice to watch. Hey, Iffy Signal, Weasel, good to see you guys. It'll be good to watch his and learn a few things because, excuse me, I just downloaded it and started playing with it. And I have no idea what I'm doing. It looks kind of cool, but it's not all that yet. So, anyway, on to another note. So, yeah, it's coming up. We'll get this situated, but thank you guys for your help because I really didn't want anything that was going to be, you know, horribly blinding. I know I have curtains behind me right now. A line of scrolling text at the bottom will give you the full page. Well, that's the other thing, JC. I don't know if I can do that just in OBS. I think I have to have Streamlabs OBS to do that, which I have it downloaded. But when I was trying it out the other night, it was bogging. It was just constantly buffering. And so I don't know. I'm gonna mess with it and see if I can't get it running and going right. I still got 2 days, 2 full days to try and get it situated. So I'm gonna attempt to have like a ticker so I can have like the schedule and stuff. So yeah, because that's my goal, is to be able to have that so everybody's schedule and stuff is up there. Because that would be really nice. So that is my hope for what I can get done. Lincoln, how are you doing, cousin? It's so cool. For those of you that don't know and have seen me and Lincoln call each other cousin, we were talking one day and we figured out that or we think it could be, um, my family on my father's side is all from down south, and my maiden name, Lincoln has a bunch of cousins with that same name, so we just started calling each other cousin. So I went to the bank yesterday. I have my one little bank here in town, and I got some bad news. Found out that they're going to be closing their branch, and the bank manager there, the branch manager, always saves stuff for me. So bummed out. Hi, Ben. And they'll be closing as of January. So until they close, she's going to be saving everything that comes through that's good, like, silver pieces and dollar coins and Ikes, whatever. I'm getting better, Ben. Thank you. So anyway, I went there yesterday and I got one Sacagawea. She had a couple others. I just didn't have a ton of cash on me. And she says, well, I have 50-cent pieces. And I said, well, I want all of those. I'll take them all. So she got me a big stack. You can see one of them right there. Just shiny as can be. Check that out. Let's see. There it goes. Meep. Anyway. So I stuck them in an envelope, come home, didn't even look at them at first. Just went about my business. And about 7 o'clock, when me and the boys sat down after we ate and stuff, I decided to peek. Boom. She gave me a 90%er, although obviously it's dirty as can be, at least on that side. I don't know what's on it, but I don't care. It's 90% silver. So, got a 90%er, and then she gave me this one. Yep. I got a 66, a 67, yay, and a 68. Like, holy crap. That's awesome. So I was pretty pumped. Did not even realize. And then I got four bicentennials. I got this 72, which I didn't find anything too amazing on it. A lot of machine doubling that I could tell. The trust is a little on the fatty side, but it didn't look. And the FG is there. And a 74D. So, pretty pumped about that. I was very, very happy. So that was my good bank find yesterday, which was awesome. I did pick up a couple of rolls from her. Went to the Coinstar the other day and got this pretty little lady. And unfortunately, this is a 65. It is not a Bear Belly. You want to check for Bear Belly on the Canadian nickels right there. It won't have that. And the 65s have a large bead and small bead. Now, if you find the large bead variety, that'll make you a nice little payday. And that'll probably buy Christmas presents for you and your family, or at least help. But it is not. I was not that lucky, but it was still a nice nickel. So, and then I've had a pretty good week. Like my luck has been pretty good, and I don't know why or what I did to please the gods, but I went. I went to the bottle dump the other day. We had a nice little break in the weather, and so I decided to go over there and just see what I could find. And I found a bunch of these, and I don't know. Can you see that? Does anybody know what that is? I know it's under a scope, so it's a little like, whoa, hey. Well, hi, Sarah. Good morning. Well, good afternoon to you. No, it's not a musket ball. It's not a mini ball. It's very, very, very light. And in fact, I got that one. And I got this one. It's not a button. It is a ball. And this one. There you go, oldies. And there's the inside. They are clay marbles. And I got a few more of them. And I was going through the dirt just, a little at a time. And these kept popping up. That's what they look like otherwise. There's two of them. And then this one's broken in half. They kept popping up. And at first, I thought maybe they were iron ore pellets, taconite pellets. But they're not. They're very smooth. And they're super light. They're not heavy at all. So I was like, what in the hell? And then it dawned on me, and I found those two are about the same size, but then I found one that's smaller, and I went, these are clay marbles. Oh, those are old. So that was super cool. Then on top of that, and to me, this was like a holy crap find. And I was out in the middle of the ORV trails yelling and hollering and jumping up and down because I found a 2-ringer bullet. Hydroponic cocoa balls. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, oldies. Yeah, I completely shocked. Like I know it's a dump area, so you're gonna find all kinds of different stuff. And the bad thing about it is it's it's right on the one of the trails that turns. Nobody, well, I shouldn't say nobody. People don't use that trail very often. They stick on the main one. But I hate digging it up because that's literally it goes right through where people drive. There's glass everywhere, so I don't even know why they drive right through there, but they do. So, but yeah, this one came out and yeah, so I was running and jumping and screaming and I was so happy. No, no. And you can tell it's lead. Yeah, it's post Civil War. I know that. I know because the Civil War ones, they almost have like a pointed top. They kind of go like this, and they tend to be fatter, from what I've seen. And this one, I mean, it's a fairly good sized bullet, but it's a lot rounder at the tip. It's a little more modern. Everything that I have found there that I have been able to date has been late 1800s to early 1900s. I would say, within 20 years of 1900. So somewhere, give or take. Yeah, somewhere in there. But still, for me, for where I am, that's a really killer find. Anything that you find pre 1890, 1880 ish, up right where I am, is probably going to be more along the lines of straight up artifact, Indian artifact type stuff. Um, we weren't technically settled up here until around the 1860s, 1870s. Um, in this specific area, it was more around 1890 that we were settled. Uh, you go up towards Copper Country, Keweenaw County, where all the copper mines are, and you're looking a little bit earlier. But we do have uh, a lot of histories back to the 1600s when the French came over and were um, doing trades with Indians and things like that. So there have been stories of people finding, you know, all kinds of copper tools. and copper jewelry, all kinds of different stuff Indians were making and things like that. It can be found, not so much right here, but about 2 hours to the west of me. You can find that kind of stuff. However, if you find it, you kind of have to keep it on the DL because people want to take them and say it's theirs. So it is what it is. But those are my couple good finds for today, or for this week, I should say. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Ooh, that's not. So check this one out. This is 2015. A nice die crack with a chip or something up there. It looks like it has some doubling, a DDR, I believe. 2 hours west, isn't that Chicago? No, no, honey. Chicago is about 7 to 8 hours south. So if you think about it, you have Lake Michigan, which is a really long, skinny lake, and Chicago's at the very bottom of it, and I'm another hour and a half north of Lake Michigan. It's all good. I am way up there. I am in the middle of no man's land. So I know there's some people think, oh, you're from Canada, and they're thinking Windsor, which is right across the river from Detroit, and I'm like, keep going, way up there. I forgot to say, I moved away for 14 years. The A is coming back slowly. The accent is coming back slowly until I get mad. When I get mad, like my kids do something bad and I'm hollering, and at times I tell don't make Psycho Mom come out because they're boys and they're stubborn and they want to do what they want to do, and when Mom says go, they tend to just sit there on their butts. Anyway, I always don't make Psycho Ma come out. Psycho Ma has a very southern accent from being down south for so long, so I have to be careful. My mom laughs at me whenever it does come out, though. I can't help it. A and O and don't you know, eh? And holy wah. Some of these were some pennies that I had gone through. Oh, yeah, die crack. Right there. Corner of the building, but just on one side. Yeah. Dude, I miss I Love Lucy. That show was awesome. Lucy, you have some splaining to do. I can say it really good when my nose is all nasally. Niagara and Iron Mountain. Oh, well, holy crap, Al, I didn't know that. That's awesome. So you know what a pasty is. And if you tell me you don't like pasties, we can't be friends anymore. Here's another die crack. Oh, that one's got the two of them. See on the bottom of the building there? Right there and right there. Sweet. Meat pies, yes. Now I have heard they are super, and Ben, you'll have to school me if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't, but they are Cornish. That's where they came from, originated from. Actually, Ben, I don't believe so. I don't think they are that different. I dated a guy from Scotland. He was off the boat from Glasgow, and he used to bring me pasties. And I was like, "Where in the hell are you getting these?" And he was like, there was a one of the grocery stores in Madison, Wisconsin, that had pasties, and so he would buy them because they reminded him of home, and so he would always bring them. And so I don't think they're that different because they're Cornish. That's where they originated. And when all the people from Europe came over for to emigrate, and they came over and up here, it was a lot of Finnish, Italian, and there's another something or another, and I'm sorry, but I can't remember. But anyway, what they would do is they would make pasties because the miners could just take them and they would just put them in their pocket, and they had a nice full meal in a pasty. Swede, potato, and beef. Well, I don't know what Swede is. See, the way most people make them here is ground pork, ground beef, potatoes, carrots, and rutabaga or turnip, rutabaga. Okay, we call them rutabagas here. And that's what we have. So yeah, they're just like what you guys get too. But up here, it's like this big taboo thing on whether you eat them with ketchup or gravy, like a beef gravy. And people always look at me like I'm crazy because I'm from here and I eat them with ketchup and gravy. And they're like, what? And I'm like, you take the insides. And this is what I do. I take the insides and I chop it all up and I put a little bit of butter and salt on them and I eat that with the beef gravy. And then I take the whole crust and I eat that with ketchup. And they're like, oh, you're crazy. I make a mean shepherd's pie, JC. Oh, I love shepherd's pie. Ketchup for sure. Hi, Ozarks. How are you? We are having coffee and talking Youper food and looking at some coins and getting ready for this Canadian large cent thing. I know my screen's really not right because we've been messing with that too, but shepherd's pie is so good. So delicious. Hi, Peter. How are you? I almost made one, but I made a meatloaf instead. I didn't make shepherd's pie. So, oh, let's see. Here was my other die crack. I'm going back over these because the rest of them are going to go back to the bank. So, yeah, that one has a die crack too. All right, now, here's a question for you guys who know. The double columns, you can find them on so many different years, right? They have them like everywhere. I found a bunch on the 89s and 88s, and I don't know why I put this one. Tin of beans over what? Okay, now you're gonna, what kind of beans? I'm gonna assume like baked bean, what we call baked beans, is what you're talking about. Put over pasties. We're seeing Green Bay and Union Grove. Oh, nice. Well, if I can ask, where are you? You don't have to tell me a city or anything, but baked beans. Okay, that's just weird. That's just really weird. What's a pasty? I have a video, Ozarks, and I think it's just called Youper Food or something like that. You can go back and watch that. But it is just a quick explanation it's basically a meat pie. It's almost like a pie crust, and it's filled with ground beef and potatoes. Some people put onions, rutabaga, carrots. That's how we make them. Excuse me. But there's a bunch of different varieties. You're in New York. Well, you're a little ways away from home there, buddy. But that's what everybody thinks. Okay, I have a funny story. Back in high school, my boyfriend at the time worked at Lori's Pasties, which is in Marquette, and they make an unbelievable pasty. They're so good. And we were sitting there one night. I was waiting for him to get off of work, and this family was here visiting from Kansas, and they had never been up here. And they walked in, and they wanted to know what pasties were. And me and my boyfriend were trying really hard not to bust up, and laugh at him and make him feel bad. But we were like, and they had little kids with them. So we just, we were like, yeah, they're called pasties because pasties is something different. Totally different. You don't eat those. But yeah, it's pretty funny. And we have a lot of people from out of the area and they call them pasties, which I can totally understand why, but no, they're pasties. They are kind of like a hot pocket. So, New York, my mom's New York. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you try to eat those, they will throw you out of the establishment. That is absolutely correct, JC. Absolutely correct. They kind of frown on those things, depending on where you're at. They are really good. Ozarks, I can teach you how to make them. I just got cheater pie crust yesterday at the grocery store to make them because I have not been feeling so well and I just was not in the mood to sit and try and work on making pie crust because just because. All right. Double columns. Is there any that you guys like to save? Do they really, matter? Homemade pie crust is the best, and honestly, I prefer using butter flavored Crisco than just regular. My mom likes regular, and to me, it just seems plain. You need to have the that buttery flavor in the crust, especially because it's meat. It's not sweet. You know what I mean? If you're making a regular, blueberry pie or something, you don't need that extra sweet in the crust. So that's just my take on it. Some people they like the plain Crisco in it. So, but I went through a box. Actually, not the box. I went through. I picked up another $10 rolls. That one's just got the one. $10 in penny rolls. I got one bloody wheat cent, two Canadians. That was it. It's kind of bummed out. Wasn't that great. But I got a lot of these where they got, you know, just the double columns. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm just something like this 88. It's got a bunch of plate blistering, you can see, but a couple of the nicer coins. I'm going to keep those. Okay, you're clean. Chill, lady. See, there is, um, in that video I made, there is a type of cheese too. That is a finished cheese, and you take it and you put it either on a frying pan or a griddle, and you heat it up. And it's not like a regular cheese, it won't just melt, and make a big gooey mess. But it gets really soft, and it's finished. It's called istua, and it is absolutely delicious. It's almost like Wisconsin squeaky cheese, uh, almost like a cheese curd, but it tastes a little bit different than a cheese curd. Cheese curd has a little bit of sourness to it, and this stuff doesn't, but it's kind of squeaky, and when you chew it, and it's so, so, so delicious. Uh-oh, Ozarks. You do know happy wife, happy life, right? I mean, you are aware of that saying. Just saying. I mean, you do you. Do what you gotta do. But if you can't see out of your left eye, the right eye is probably not far behind. Blue cheese over medium rare filet. Oh, yeah. Yep. See, you like your steaks like I do. Them suckers better be bleeding. And I don't care if it grosses everybody and their mother out. Don't care at all. That is so delicious. So, from nice, JC. Where, uh, how are the, where's everybody from, and what is your favorite, uh, like local food? I know where some of you are from, but like, what is the absolute thing that if you moved away, you could not get anywhere else from back home, but from back home? And you would be seriously bummed out if you couldn't have it again. That is what I want to know. 1964. That's the 95. They have nothing here. Nothing in New York? Not even like New York style pizza or something? Are you a pizza fan? Ah, see, and that's one that's not even, it doesn't even, well, the restaurant might be local, but um, that's something too that, a regional thing. You cannot get Mexican food for crap up here. There's one restaurant we have that's okay. It's not too bad. The only thing that I've actually ever eaten there is their fajitas. One thing me and my husband love, we usually get the big giant steak and shrimp fajita platter thing. I don't eat the tortillas. My husband will eat the tortillas. I was like, just give me that on some rice with some beans and yep, I'm happy. But there's nothing like the Mexican food or barbecue like Texas and Oklahoma and Missouri. So you're talking about haggis. Are you talking haggis, really? I have not had haggis. All right, go enjoy the sunrise. Thank you for stopping in, Ozarks. I appreciate it. Tell Tessa I said hi. That is one thing that I have never tried. I would have to go over there to try it, I think. Never had it. I've heard good things and I've heard really bad things. So I heard it's definitely something that is uh what's the word? Kind of to each their own type deal. It's just a different type of thing. But I'm willing to I go by this and I've taught my kids this since they were little. And you have to try everything once because you'll never know if you don't like it or not. And so that's what I have always done with my kids. And my kids are, my 6 year old is because he's 6. And so we're still trying to get that through him. But the other two are really not that picky of eaters. They will try everything at least once. They might say, "Ooh, I don't want to." And we go, "No, got to try it." They'll try it. And if they like it, they like it. And if they don't, they don't. So it's, that is the best advice I have when it comes to kids and food. Try everything once, or you'll never know. So, and that's the way I do it. I put my marbles in here. I'm going to lose them. We have one of food here. I actually can't eat it anymore. I have developed an allergy to eggs, which is absolutely sucks. Because there's another one, Ben, I have never had that I really wanted, which is Scotch eggs. Um, and I never did get to try it, and I can't eat eggs now. Right, they do. And mine will see something, they think it looks gross, and they're like, I don't want it. No, no, you have to try it. So, but there's a lot of Finnish food up here. And so there is a Finnish breakfast pancake called banagaku. Girls, sorry. Um, and banagaku is a oven baked pancake. And it's basically sugar, eggs, and flour. And you mix it up really well, and it takes a ton of eggs. But as it bakes, it puffs up, and I mean, they'll get like that thick. And then you can eat them with just some syrup, maple syrup, or I like to eat them with like raspberry preserves. Oh my god, so good. And I can't eat them anymore, and it sucks. It is like that's the one thing that's I'm like, oh no. But Scotch eggs, what's salad cream? I'm gonna assume that's like a mayo or something. I don't know why we got on food, but now we're on food and get hungry. Oh, so oh, Ben, I just remembered. I have your Hawaii quarter. It's circulated. I hope you don't care about that. And then if there are any other state quarters you need, let me know. But you need to send me an email with your address. A vinegary mayo. Okay. Hi Tessa. Good morning. Moo moo. Enough. Oh, you're very welcome. Just make sure you email me with your address because I know I probably have it somewhere, but just in case. All right. So, um, back to coins really quick. So, on the Canadian large cents, I'm going to go through, just so you guys know, kind of like I did on my other videos, a quick overview and things like that. I know a couple of those two videos got a little lengthy, so I'm sure there aren't people who are, watching them all the way through or whatever. Um, so we're going to go through the history, the monarchs, years, um, and what years are available, mint marks, and things of that nature. I know I've asked before, but just in case, if there's anything in particular anybody wants to know or see, then please let me know. You can either, drop a comment on a video or something, or let me know here, email me. Hi, Stan! Um, so yeah, just let me know what, if there's something in specific or something about a particular year. I think I'm going to, well, and this is a thing, I'm going to have to kind of stick with going through Victoria's stuff because her whole section of those coins is the one with the most, what do you want to say? The most varieties and errors. The Edwards and King George's, not so much. They kind of got their crap together. So most of those coins were really good strikes. You might find, clip planchets and things like that. A little bit of doubling here and there, but nothing major that I have been aware of or found. So that's, I think, how that is going to go. And we only have an hour. So I'm going to kind of fly through it as best as I can. I don't know if Lincoln is still here or not. He's going to be one of my moderators. I go on fairly late, which is like 3 o'clock in the morning for Ben, so I don't know if Ben will be here for that, but that's okay if you're not. But if he is, he'll be a moderator. I think Cindelicious is going to be a mod. There was a couple other people who wanted to be moderators too. So we'll get all that stuff. Ben, I hope you're doing all right. And trust me, we all need a break and stuff. Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you guys, because I know a lot of you watched my other video, and thank you all so much for the well wishes for my surgery coming up. They have changed the date from the 16th now until the 30th. So the 30th is when, right after Thanksgiving, like the week after Thanksgiving, is when I will be going in now. And it was just due to scheduling with my surgeons. Um, I think, Ben, for you, I don't go on until 3 a.m. for you, which is you do not need to be here at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night or Sunday morning for you. So if you're up and you want to be here, awesome. If not, no worries, honey. None whatsoever. Um, I'm not even worried about it. Trust me. If you are, you are, and you're not, you're not. I totally understand. We have a big, huge different time difference. So thank you, Stan. I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate everybody's well wishes. Very, very much so. That just warms the cockles of my heart. It really does. So I do appreciate it. Um, and yeah, and I will have a couple giveaways. So those of you who didn't know, because uh, I know that Ken doesn't have it on his thing, but there will be a couple of giveaways. Yes, there will be some Canadian giveaways. I have to figure out how and what to do for the giveaways. Maybe I'll do some trivia. I haven't done that. That'd be fun. So, um, but there will be some Canadians given away, and I always do my quarters from here, my Pictured Rocks quarters. So I'll probably do a set of those too. Oh no, oldies. I hope it's nothing too major. It's never fun when we have to do that, but it's usually for the best. So I hope you do good and everything's okay. And if you need anything, please let me know. Me and you will be laid up on the chairs. I told my husband this morning, I said, since my bank branch is going to be closing, she's going to be holding everything. So, and I told her I was going to be having surgery. So that was, I mean, it sucks that they're closing. I'm not happy about that. But I told her, I'll take whatever I can from you, whatever you get. Amputation of bones. Oh no, that's not good. Vein replacement. Isn't it crazy what they can do these days? Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you very much. I got it off of a YouTuber. She does all kinds of effects, makeup, stuff like that. And mine's obviously it was a little different than hers. I didn't have all the same colors and stuff. So thank you, Sarah. I do appreciate it very much, hun. But Halloween makeup and stuff like that goes right along with everything that I love to do, which is crafty, artsy stuff. So I need to on Facebook set up a page or a photo album. I have pictures in my photos of all the different, not all of it, but of a lot of the Halloween makeup and stuff that I've done. Frank, what's up, dude? Good morning. Happy coffee. Yes, Al. Good luck with everything. Absolutely. And well wishes and follow doctor's orders. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know, I'm going to be on the mend, but at least it's through winter. So, one, it gets me out of shoveling. Yay. I don't have to shovel. I don't have to plow. I don't have to do any of that. So, that's good. Hi, Brian. How are you? So, we have, let's see, Oldies and Goodies is doing a show. Brian is doing a show. Coin Dragon, are you going to do a show for the seminar? Because there's still times open and stuff. If you're, which one? Did you get the 907 or 907 1907H? Well, he probably will be, Al. I'm sure. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Actually, if he didn't do that, I'd be wondering what was wrong, because there would probably be something wrong if he wasn't doing that. 1876H. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. What? Am I? No, I'm good. Um, the 1907H, which is a King Edward, that one has been eluding me. Something fierce. And it's worth a few bucks. And the last time, oh, I gotcha. The last time I found one, Ken beat me out of it. So it's all Ken's fault. I'm blaming it on him. Don't tell him though. He'll be our secret. And I'm sorry, guys. I've fallen off the wagon. I am smoking again. Just what I need, right? Yes, you're welcome for the wrench. And behave. Yeah, it wasn't like it was, it wasn't like a bad thing. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was cheapskate or lemons. I want to say it was probably lemons, but I don't remember. Might have been cheapskates. And yeah, he beat me out of it. I was like, oh, Ken, come on now. But that one is worth a few bucks, and he obviously had a few more bucks that he could spend that I couldn't. So I know, dude. Michigan, Michigan just. I'm so proud of Michiganders. They passed it. They passed it. They passed it. That's all I wanted to do was just go vote for propositions 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, we are officially the 10th state to legalize marijuana for recreational use. Woohoo! And it's not even like I used to be an all-the-time smoker when I was a teenager, and I quit when I got cancer, which is, doesn't make sense, but when you spend 30 days in the hospital at a time, it's not like you can just light up a spliff and, get funky with it. So, yeah, by the time I got done with all of that and tried smoking, it was like, oh gosh, no, couldn't do it anymore. Handful of times since then, and, I'm like, seriously, I just want some gummy bears. That's all. Just give me some gummy bears when I hurt really bad. I'll be happy. That's all I need. But I do totally believe in all of marijuana's uses, for medical purposes and the plant itself for hemp and things like that. And yay. So, JC, thank you for coming and hanging out. I totally, totally appreciate it. What new hair? My new hair or this piece here sticking up because it won't go down? Hi ho. How are you doing this morning? Nice, Rob. I'm sure you did. Ah, thank you, Brian. I do appreciate it. So, oh, yeah, I'm very, very happy that they did that. It'll make things a lot better. And we have such a hard time with the roads because of our weather and, plows and salt. And so that money can go towards that stuff. That is absolutely awesome. Schools, that's great. That is absolutely great. Gotcha. I don't know enough about all this new stuff that they had. Oh, I've always, hey, it's if I catch 420, I'm like, hey, it's 420. But I don't smoke anymore, so I don't smoke that. I smoke cigarettes. I need to quit again. I fell off the wagon. Um, but yeah, so the CBD oils and things like that. My youngest, has psoriasis super bad, and I'm willing to try anything to help him out because, they have us doing all of these different lotions and stuff and shampoos and things for him. Um, and the stuff works. I mean, as long as you do it every day. It never fully takes it away. It seems like every time, you know, one spot is gone, another one pops up, and it pops up somewhere else. So now we're getting his scalp. His scalp is looking 100 times better than what it has been, but now it's popping up all over his back. And so I'm willing to try whatever we can to help him out. He's 6 years old, and he's itching all the time, and poor kid's just having a rough time. And I almost died laughing the other night. I mean, I felt bad because he was so upset, but at the same time, it was funny because it's a 6-year-old, and he's like, I went to get the lotions and everything because he has it really bad in his ears too, and so we have to put lotion on it, the outside of his ears and right inside his ear canal, and his head is looking a lot better, but it's not fully gone, but most of them are gone, and it gets bad, bad. Like almost his whole scalp will be covered in plaques. And I told him, we needed to do lotion. He got super upset, and he was like, "But my lices are almost gone. They're gone, Mom." And he was crying. And he was so upset, and I'm like, "Lices? Who told you you had lice?" Well, lice has been going around the school, and so I keep telling my kids, don't share clothes or hats or anything. All right, Ben, take care. I will talk to you soon. And Sarah, thank you. You guys be careful, and yeah, holler at me. Make sure you email me. CBD. I'm hoping so. It's something that I have been looking into, and I really would like to try with him and see if it is something that will help, because we've tried a bunch of homeopathic stuff and whatnot, and nothing that we can get is working. So that would be awesome if it does. I would be very, very happy. Oh, anyway, guys, I think I'm going to pop off of here. I'm going to work on this window situation and what else I can do to maybe make this look a little better. Or see if I can't get Streamlabs to actually work properly and not choke. So, I will probably be back off and on a few times, just so you know. Um, but yeah, this weekend, guys, is the coin seminar. I'm super excited. Mystery half dime. Wait, what? Frank, explain yourself real quick. Thank you. Peace, love, and sunshine to you too. It looks like it's sunny outside, but it really isn't. Check coin op. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, I went through. I got all of everybody's stuff. Some bells were not checked that I thought were checked, so I will double check yours. I think yours is checked, but I don't remember, so I'll double check. Al, thank you. Brian, if you're still in here, thank you. Rob, everybody else. Hi ho. Yes. You guys have a wonderful day. If I don't see you later, um, but I will be off and on because I'm going to be testing this today because I want to get it done. Send me your address. Really, Brian? You don't have to do that. What's your email, bub? You don't have to do that, though. Put your email in the chat if you can, and I will, I'll shoot you an email. I gotta write it down. And take my dogs out before they drive me bonkers. Hi, Ozzy. We are just getting done. I can leave the chat up for you guys if you want, though, because I am messing with OBS, and I'm trying to get Streamlabs working. And I'm sure Shay is at work, so he can't help me. All right, Brian, I got it. BW Big Dog 61. So, yeah, I will talk to you all later, and thank you all so very much. eBay, I got one good deal off of there. So I need to see if I can't find like a distributor for Canadian largies. So that would be awesome. I don't know if I'll find one though. Bye, Stan. You've been quiet, so I thought you left, but thank you. I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you very much.